Hello and welcome to this timeless tarot reading. We're going to be picking a card. We're starting with group 1. I just want everyone to know that this message was meant to find you when it finds you, and let's get started. So we are going to be doing past, present, future, mind, body, spirit, a little bit of love in there, and also your light and shadow. If you picked deck number 1, let's get into it. Let's start with your past, present, and future. Spirits, what do we have for group number 1? Past, present, and future. Okay, so let's see what energy you left behind. You have the Strength card coming in. So it seems that you've been having a lot of challenges lately. I'm seeing it's not a lunar moth. It's one of those weird ones with the stripes, like the Sphinx Nissus moth. Is that what it's called? Look that up. So a lot of challenges are coming through. Transformations are happening. And you've been through a lot. We also have the Four of Cups in the current position. So this is what you're holding on to right now. It seems to me that you feel very overwhelmed. You might be in a headspace where you feel like you have a lot of responsibility. You might have a child. You might have a lot of animals at home. And that in itself is very... it's just a big responsibility to have. It's stressful. So what is to come? The Page of Wands. Okay. Oh, this is very flirtatious. This is like new energy. Okay. You getting it. This is like fun. Okay. So this is what's to come. Okay. So let's get into that. Let's get into that a little bit. So you've been working hard. You're feeling stressed. And now this flirty situation is coming in. That's fun and exciting. And it's definitely more of a thrill than what you've been through, honey. So, spirits, what is group number 1's mind, body, and spirit spread? We're going to do mind, body, spirit. Start off with your mind. What have you been holding on to in your thoughts a lot? So we have the Three of Pentacles, which this card... I mean, this is an earth element that's coming in. And with the Pentacles, it's like you want to share what you have with other people. You have this idea in your head, then you think it's a really good deal. Like it's gonna make you lots of money kind of deal. And you really want to share this with another person, but you're very scared to share it with somebody else because you want to keep your cards close to your chest. And you've been overthinking that a lot because you're scared that if you tell somebody this idea, it's not going to fall through the way you want it to. So let's keep that in our mind as we move to the body. What is this collective holding on to the body, spirit? Okay, so Three of Cups. So you really have, I think you've recently, maybe you've recently graduated or finished a certificate, or just achieved some sort of reward, and you want to celebrate, but it's also you want to celebrate, but you're in limbo land. You don't really know what to do with this newfound reward, you're kind of just stuck in this I don't know what I'm doing, but my body is very relieved because I did this really hard thing. I did this really stressful thing, and I did it. And you should be proud of yourself. You did it. Good job, baby. So, Spirit. Spirit is the Sun card. So your soul is very thankful for everything that you have brought, the gifts to their, like, your spirit. You have brought so much knowledge already, and you know, in this young age that we're in, you have a lot more to go, but the Sun card is a good sign that it's going to be positive things from here on out, okay? So don't worry about all this noise in the background, because that's what I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting, girl. Boy. Non-binary. So, don't be stressing. You wildin' for that. Okay, so let's get into the love reading for you. Let's do 2 spreads if we have time. Let's do the 3 card and the 5 card. Excuse me. Whoa, confirmation burp. I never burp, so that's kind of weird. Like, I drank water this morning. I didn't even drink any coffee. I was just like ready. I was ready. And I'm normally not ready. Okay, so let's do, for group number 1, you in this connection, them in this connection, and your guys' energy for the entire thing. So what are you looking like? You're looking like the 2 of Wands right now. Okay. This is very intuitive. This is very, I keep getting, two paths that you want to take. You're 50-50 on this connection. And it seems to me that you have the entire world in your hands right now. That you know that the world has limitless possibilities. And so you see the world in your hand, right? And you have these 2 other possibilities going on, and the one that you're thinking about is something that would be extraordinary but definitely hard to obtain, and it's something that you would see as like, in your mind you feel very limited on this situation. Like, you don't really know whether you can pursue this or not. So let's see their connection on this relationship. What is their energy on this relationship? The Empress. Sorry. I'm getting over a cold. Okay, so feminine energy here. They are feeling, I feel like they're like secretly in love with you. But they don't like want to express those feelings quite yet, but it's like kind of obvious with their like body language. So that is a good sign. And what is the energy over the entire relationship connection? The Queen of Wands. She's powerful. She's full of it. Okay, the Queen of Wands is great, okay? This means that there's actual, like, action that might be coming about. Like, things are going to be said that have needed to be said in this relationship. Okay, now this is why... Okay, we got to get into a 5-card spread, because I am feeling like... I feel like I need to know more. This is why I always do, like, 2 love spreads, because... the 3 spread is just, it's not enough. Like, give me more. So, here we go. We're going to do your role in the relationship. There's their past position, current, and looming future. Okay, so let's see if I was right about all of this. Okay. So, like I said, your position, you feel like you're at a crossroads, you're in your head about it, you feel like you're never going to see them again after this opportunity takes in, this new idea, this new career, this whatever reward you've been feeling. You feel like you're not going to see this person ever again, because it's a very, like, casual relationship that you have right now. So their energy is the 5, or not 8. Why am I saying 5 right now? It's the 8 of Cups. And it seems to me that they are excited for you to go on. They love that you're pursuing whatever you're pursuing right now. Your passion, your career, whatever it is. They're excited for you about that. But they know that y'all have to go your own ways in order to come back and unite. So let's see how was your past foundation. So we have the 6 of Pentacles coming in. So it's almost like y'all were just giving each other breadcrumbs in the beginning, and then it just turned into like a whole like you're in the appetizer stage right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not in the full course, but you started there, and you were like, you supported each other a lot, but it also was like you couldn't give your full self to them. So there's that. Let's see. So current state is the 8 of Swords, or sorry, 9 of Swords. So I think both of you kind of feel trapped in your thoughts about whether this is going to work or not. And it's been very, like, heavy on both of your guys' minds, because you both love each other, you both support each other. Nothing has been physically said, but it's definitely there. The banter is there. The flirtation is there. The spark is there. So let's see what the future holds with you two. I really need to know. It's the Knight of Wands. So action is being taken place, all right? So things are moving forward. I just don't think it's going to move as fast as you both would hope, but it's moving forward, okay? I think plans are going to be set. This is all good. Let's pull an oracle for this entire love spread, just so we can, you know, say some strong messages about this. Okay, spirits, what messages do you have to say for this collective love reading at this time? Wait, it's not yet time. Things are being woven. So I think you should really take that into consideration whenever you're thinking about this person. Let's move on to the shadow and light spread, and then we'll call it, we'll do, like, you know, a couple more oracle cards, and we'll call it good for group 1. Oh, yay. Okay, so spirits, what is group 1's light, shadow, what you're growing, what needs releasing, and the next step forward for this collective? I don't know why I made that face. Like, and I like this one. Okay, so the light is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, like, this is great. You are full of creativity. You have these ideas that you just want to express, and they're $1 million ideas, baby. You are so smart. You're so smart, and you love yourself, and you can take care of yourself. And you know what? My mind is shifting, because I know every day you practice this. You're doing really good at it, and you need to keep going. Okay. So, your shadow, the Lovers. That literally explained the entire love reading, like, right there. That's your shadow. Like, you're not in a place right now to be with this connection, and it breaks your heart, and it's in your shadow. I'm really feeling for you right now. Okay, so what you're growing. Oh my lordy. Wait, did I say the 8? Did I say the 8 of Swords in this? And I meant the 9s. Yeah, sorry. This is the Nine of Swords. And, no. This is the Eight of Swords, the one I pulled out earlier. And this is the Nine of Swords. I'm really bad at reading Roman numerals. Catch me outside, how about that? So, yeah, okay. But anyways, I know the images, I know the cards. Like, I'm more of visual. I'm not more of like a numeral person. But, so, what you're growing your anxiety about this. You're letting it consume your mind right now, and you're growing it, and that's not what you need to be doing, okay? I feel like people are walking outside because I can hear them. Okay, so what needs to be released? The Seven of Wands. Yeah, there's people right there. They're talking really loud. Anyways, so Seven of Wands. You're giving me like strength in this. You're giving me like you have this fight in you that wants to like fight this whole situation that's going on. You want to work even harder, go faster, be stronger, be prettier, and like no, you don't. Stop looking at yourself in the mirror and not seeing that you are not enough, because you are. You're worthy. You're beautiful. The sun is literally glowing off of you whenever you step outside, okay? So that needs to be releasing. And what's your step forward? It is the Chariot. The Chariot, baby. The Chariot. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I really like looking at them. So, you have this contrast about you where you're bubbly, you're funny, you're happy most of the time in front of the world, which people love seeing. And it's hard to like, because everyone has those sad parts in them, everyone has those depressed parts, and you have to show it, you have to express it, and it's hard for you to express those things in front of other people because they think that something's wrong with you, or like you're too sad, or you're too depressed. Like, you need to stop, drinking too much caffeine. Like, you need to stop not enough caffeine. You need to start having fun. That's what other people are telling you, and you're like, I am having fun, I just am having a moment like a normal human. And I think that's something that you really need to embrace in this next chapter in your life. Like, don't feel bad for doing things that you need to do for yourself. So that is it for group 1. Let's end it on an oracle message. Okay, so literally it says expression in this. The 7-star sisters are wanting you to know that it is okay to express your feelings. And let's read from this book, because this is meant for you, baby. The 7-star sisters. 7-star sister. I loved that show growing up, especially because they were twins. Okay, so there are new creations that want to be born, beauty that's yearning to be woven, new consciousness that's longing to be breathed into life. If you draw this card, you're being called to surrender to these creations, to usher in a new era of consciousness and do your bit in weaving the web of life. Beautiful. Sometimes they have, what new creations are being called to birth? Maybe you should journal about that. I love you, group 1. Let's go to group 2. Hello, group 2, and welcome. Welcome. If you picked these cards, let's get into your reading. So, we're going to start off with the past, present, future cards. I feel like this is really sets down the foundation of how this reading is going to go. So, Charlie horse, sorry. I really had to stretch that. fix that. Now, so let's do your past, present, and future cards. Here we go. Your past is the Two of Wands. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure this was in group ones for the, I don't think it was the past position. I think it was, I don't know. So anyways, what this card is saying is you have the entire world in front of you, right? And then you have these two paths. One is taller looking, one's more stronger looking. You're like, hey, this is a sexy path. This is a nice looking path here. And then you have this other path that's very like stable. It's very safe. It's very secure. It gives you, you know, these vibes. So, but you're realizing like I don't necessarily have to take either one of these paths because the world is limitless and who knows what's going to happen. So you have that in your past energy. So it feels to me that you possibly have moved on from this, or you're not holding on to that energy anymore. And instead, it looks like you're heading into the Six of Pentacles. You're in this right now. You feel like you're just getting breadcrumbs given to you. You feel like you're not living by the full means of what you deserve. You know, 6 comes after the 5. 5 is kind of like after the mid chapter of this whole thing. And you feel like you know your worth. But you also feel like you're in this like stagnant energy of like, where do we go from here? I don't know. So the future. The future, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Sorry, I just really like looking at them. I like this little birdie up here because birds are very interesting creatures. They you know, they sit on a bunch of things. They sit on fences, they sit on trees, cars, telephone poles, and they watch everything go by. They watch all the noise that happens. And with this bird sitting on her hand, it's like giving me that patience, that calm, that protection that you need. And you're going to be living so much better because the 9 is ahead, is in the future than the 6. So I feel like your material world is going to grow like really freaking soon. Like this is a huge jump. This is actually like exciting. You should be excited about this, okay? Get excited. Because if you're not excited, then what are you doing? Okay. So let's look into your mind, body, spirit. So, spirits, what is this group 2's mind, body, spirit? Mind, body, spirit. Okay, so your mind. The King of Pentacles. Honey, you got money on your mind. Money on your mind. Money on your mind. What's that Cardi B song? No, Rihanna. Have my money. So you like, okay, sorry. Not all of Pentacles is about finance. But since there's so many Pentacles already, like I'm getting like you're setting this money mindset, it's like set in stone that you are gonna get freaking filthy rich. I mean like dirty, you know? Like this is good. Okay, sorry. Mind is the judge, or sorry, not mind. Body is the judgment card. So you might be feeling like you're holding something back in you. Like maybe it's this situation that you've got going on, like this crossroads of where you should go from here. Maybe it's, you know, a career, it's an a new idea. You should go through relationships that you need to cut off or be a part of that you've been kind of slacking in. I think you've been isolating yourself a little bit and you feel kind of bad about it. You know, there's stillness in the stars is always a wonderful thing, but if you drift too far away, like, it's not going to really help you much. So let's see what the spirit has to say about that. Group 1 had this, and I'm pretty sure group 1 had the sun spirit too. So this is good that, you know, your spirit is in good hopes. Like, you know that, like, it's going to come, like, this, all of this heavy energy that I'm feeling, it's going to be released really, really soon, because you're in good spirits from this. You feel positive about this. You feel like this is like a wonderful thing that your future is holding, and you don't need to hold any of this unnecessary baggage. You're leaving it behind. That's what's up. I like you, group 2. I like you. You smart. You smart. You're beautiful. Okay, so let's get into the love part. Let's get into the love reading. Let's do a couple spreads. I'm just gonna lay it all out so we can get through this a little bit faster. So we have your part, your energy, your partner's energy, both of y'all's energy. Then we're gonna do over here, we're gonna do roll past foundation, current state, and looming future. Let's see what that's all about, dude. So let's start off with your energy. It's the Queen of Swords. Okay, you a baddie, dude. Like, you like are a very strong individual. You're very emotionally regulated. You know when to fight a fight, and you know when to back up and not be a part of it. Like, you are freaking smart, okay? That's what I mean when I'm talking about, like, you've been to therapy. Not you don't have to actually go to therapy, but you've done the work. Okay? So that is your energy in this relationship. Their energy is the Page of Wands. Oh. So this is flirty. This is a banter between the two of you. I love how the Page of Wands is in this love reading. So it's like you're standing on business, and they're like, actually, like, I used to be like playful, like I used to be like not as serious, but now I want to like I feel like this person wasn't they were not very like physical. I don't want to say like touchy. Like they have made it known to you that they are an avoidant type, possibly for the attachment type, working on being secure. 50-50 secure, 50-50 avoidant. They're working on it. They've been to therapy, or they've worked on their self, but they hate touching people. They hate hugging. They hate, just this kind of thing. They don't like it. But with you, they let you do it, and they do it back to you. Like, you kept away your space, you kept your boundaries away, and it's like this time they're like, hey, oh, congratulations. That's what I'm feeling. Oh, this really sucks though, because this is the dynamic for you guys. I feel like you're more so along the lines of, like, this isn't going to work out. I'm sorry. This is going to end. And they're finally being like, I want this to happen. And then you've had this in your head that, no, this is ending. And you're pretty clear on that. You're like, this is ending, and this is not going to work out. because maybe of a timing thing, maybe of like situational thing, maybe they did something that you didn't like anymore. Can I get a clarifying card on this love reading? Spirits, am I going the right direction here? Double mission. So light worker starseeds, serve the world by being you. So I really do feel like you had this heavy on your mind for a while, and you knew that this had to happen for you to do a different route, to explore the limitless possibilities. So you're very strong for doing this. You are very, like, you're a confident individual who knows what they're doing, who knows their actions, who knows their boundaries are being set, and like, mad respect, dude, mad respect. Let's go into the second part of the love reading. So, your role in this, which is kind of crazy to me, because it's like the lovers. Your role is the lovers. I think I am getting heavy that you're taking responsibility for your own self. That's where this lover's energy is coming from. You love yourself more than this other person, and you're saying, I am taking control over this situation because I have more respect and dignity and self-worth than this entire thing. That's what's up. That's what's up. So their energy is the Ace of Pentacles. They want to give you all of these things. They're saying, oh, baby, don't leave, baby, because I got all of these. I got this new job. I'm going to get a freaking promotion. I'm going to sell all these things. We'll work it out. Everything's going to be fine. But it's not fine. It's not fine. Okay? It's not giving me what you need. So, oh, this is a spicy thread. So, past foundation, Chariot. The Chariot. So, things are moving forward, things are moving fine, but you also, like I said, had this, or not like I said, but I had this card in last reading. It's basically like a contrast feeling of I'm not being able to, I feel like I can't fully be myself, and I should be able to feel my full self in all sorts of areas of how I'm feeling, regardless of whether you like that emotion or not. So that was what you've been struggling with. That was the past foundation of this entire relationship. You haven't been able to fully feel like yourself in this. And the current state is the Tower. So things are collapsing, things are turning, chapters are burning. But it doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad thing, because baby, you in good spirits with yourself. Like, you know that you will be okay. So this Tower moment really is like, it's not going to ruin everything that you have going on in your life, because your looming future is the Empress. And the Empress is full of love and fertility and feminine energy, and being in that state of like, I got this. Like, I am a blooming flower. I am literally like about to pollinate this world. Okay, don't be dirty, but like, do you know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get into that. Can we have a little bit further message into this before we get in the light? Oh my gosh, I'm running out of time. Better to regret the things that you've done than to regret the things you didn't do. Whoa. Okay, so now there's a male card in here, and we have to see what that is, without a doubt. Oh, baby, you are strong. I keep saying that, but like you have bravery, you have courage. I am jealous. Honestly, I'm jealous of you, baby. So, good things are coming. Let's go into your light and shadow real quick, and we'll wrap group 2 up, my babies. Okay, group 2. What is your light and shadow? Light and shadow. What you're growing, what needs releasing, and your next step forward. Let's get it. Let's get it. Your light is the Page of Swords. So, new thoughts are coming in. You're a student. You love to learn new things. You're going to learn a new skill. Sorry, I'm getting another Charlie horse. This is fine. This is all good things. So, you're like, you know what? This is happening, so I'm gonna move on to a different thought. I'm gonna do something different, baby. That's your light. That's what carries you far. Okay, so your shadow, the Wheel of Fortune, which kind of makes me think that you still have some fears and doubt about ending this chapter in your life, but you know this is the right thing to do. Okay, you know it's the right thing to do. It's not meant for you. Okay, it's not meant for you. It doesn't belong, and you know that deep down. So, you're scared to shift. You're scared to go into a new chapter. But would you rather go into a new chapter or just keep repeating the old one? So, think about that. So what you're growing in life, the Star. So you are full of love and energy, and this is giving me like fame vibes. I think you're gonna make a lot of freaking money with all of these Pentacle cards that came in the beginning, and it's going to put a stress onto your relationship with whoever this is, and it's going to make you millions, but it's also going to make you a star. It's going to give you a lot of fame in this, and that's why you have to end this relationship. Ooh, okay, this is all making a lot of sense now. So what needs to be released? The Magician. So the Magician card is full of alchemy. You know how to do all sorts of things. You're like a jack of all trades, okay? But jack of all trades can't do everything. So you need to know, and you need to release the fact that you have no control over this situation. Now let's go into the next step forward, and you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is very powerful energy, okay? The Eight of Wands is saying, like, I gotta keep going, I gotta keep fighting my way through, but you don't necessarily have to take a full, it's telling you to take action now before it's too late, but it's also saying, like, you can do this. This is powerful energy. You're going to be in alignment soon. Things are going to check out, but you definitely have to check in before you check out. You have to check in before you check out. Okay? Alright. Let's end this on a clarifying oracle card, and we'll call it good for group 2. Thank you so much. Oh, 2 of them wanted to come out. So, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. We are here to feel infinity in a finite body. So, you might be feeling that loss heavy right now. It doesn't have to be perfect for it to be wonderful. And there's that baddie Queen of Swords energy right there. Right there. Okay, there's a rainbow and a spider on this. Let's see if there's anything significant about the rainbow and the spider. So, you may rely on this energy that you're feeling right now, and the spider says, if it's what you want, baby, go for it. Thank you so much, Group 2s. I love you. Subscribe if you want some more of these videos. I'll see you next time. Welcome, Group 3s. Let's get into your tarot reading. Let's start off with the past, present, future reading. Collectors, what do we have for Group 3s at this time? Past, present, and future. So we have in the past position the Seven of Swords. So that is telling me that you have put a lot on your shoulders. You put a lot of stress on your shoulders. You might actually literally feel it in your shoulders. Get a massage. Okay, so sorry. But like, you've been dealing with a lot of this stuff, and it's like you definitely have left this energy behind. You're leaving it behind. You've worked a lot. So, in the present position, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Some chapters are closing. I'm feeling some good, like, earth elements coming into play here. Like, it's gonna be, like right now, you're feeling very fulfilled in the physical reality that you're living in right now. You're looking around you, and you're saying, okay, I feel pretty good about this. But I feel like what you're going to do is you've had all of these stressful thoughts that you've been carrying around with you, and you're realizing that you need to release it. But then now you're thinking, because your future position is the Ten of Wands. And it's like, now you're thinking, hey, maybe I need to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this right now, so I don't have to think about any of this because I've already left that behind. That's what I'm getting. So I feel kind of a nervous, anxiousness energy with group 3. Y'all have been really feeling some things lately. Let's get into your mind, body, spirit spread, okay? Let's get into the mind, body, spirit spread. So, spirits. What is the collective's mind, body, spirit? We got mind, body, and spirit. So, your mind is the Six of Wands. You're a very, like, strong individual. You're courageous. You're brave. You know when to take steps that not most people, like, do. Like, so, like, for example, you're the type of person that will go out and get a degree that nobody thought that you would get, but you did it anyways. Or you went out and you built a project that no one thought you would do because it's been looming around your house for a really long time. So your mind is very strong. Your body is also very strong. It's glowing right now. Your body is glowing because the star is in this position. Your body is holding on to good spirits, good energy. You know some good stuff is coming soon. It's really hard to hold on to that faith sometimes, but just you continue to keep doing it, and it's very, like, aspiring. Okay, it's making me feel like inspired for you. So the spirits, but your spirit is, like I said, like, very nervous energy here. You have the Nine of Wands, so it's almost like your body knows it, your mind knows it, but you're still kind of lost in your faith a little bit. Like you're very strong, but you're also trying to work with how your soul is aligning with everything that is happening right now. I'm getting just very, like, uneasiness with this energy, with group 3. Let's get into the love reading. No, actually, let's get into the shadow and light reading for you. I feel like you need the shadow and light reading first to get past whatever this is. So, let's do your light, your shadow, what you've been growing or what life lesson has been happening for you, what needs releasing, and what is the next step forward. So, your light is the world. You're a very wholesome person. You're very well-rounded. You've probably traveled a lot before. You have a lot of energy here. You have the ram, the eagle, the lion, masculine energy. So you're very like, I got this. But you're also feeling a lot of fear and doubt because the Hanged Man is the shadow here. And the Hanged Man is like obviously hanging upside down and contemplating on whether to lean left or whether to lean green. Why do I keep wanting to say lean? Is that a word? Lean right. So you're kind of just stuck in this middle position right now. You feel very stagnant. You're fearing that like what you're doing right now is not enough. But you just have to keep holding on. Okay? Keep holding on to that faith because it is your light. It's hard to sometimes, obviously, but you're holding on to it very strongly. And in the past, what life lesson you have is the Page of Cups. And what the Page of Cups is telling me is that this newfound emotional energy that you've been feeling, maybe you've been having like random bursts of crying. This is a lesson for you to learn of why am I crying? Why am I doing this? So, let's look into what needs releasing. It's the Seven of Pentacles. So, I think you need to let go of this idea of like money is not everything. Okay? Material wealth is not everything. Like, you don't need the house, you don't need the car. You don't need any of that because all you need right now is love, and you need to support the relationships that you have and that you want to nurture. So the next step forward is the Three of Pentacles. I think you need to tell somebody about this idea that you have, or maybe this finance struggle that's been going on, because you're never going to get help unless you ask for it. I just want to make that very clear. You're never going to get help unless you ask for it. People are not going to just offer you stuff. I mean, like, obviously they do. But if you are stuck right now and you feel like you can confide in somebody, please take the courage that you already have and ask them, okay? Now, let's get into the love reading. Spirits, what do you have for this collective's love reading at this time? This your energy in the relationship, their energy in the relationship, your all's dynamics. Let's do your role. And let's do sorry, I blanked here for a second. Your role, their role, past foundation, current state, and looming future. So let's get into the love reading. Your energy is the Ace of Pentacles. So for this energy I'm getting right now, for your energy, is you think that this relationship is going to bring a lot of, not necessarily wealth, but like it's going to bring you a lot of love and fulfillment in this life. And I think you're scared. I think you're scared about this because it's a new thing. I mean, you have an ace right here. This is a new idea. This is a new it's a new energy. It's a new relationship that's starting, I feel like. So their energy towards you is they see all sorts of different things that are mysterious about you, and that's what they like about you. They think that's very intriguing. They find you very interesting. They don't know much about you. They know certain things about you, but they don't know a whole lot. And the dynamic between the two is the Two of Pentacles. So that tells me y'all are juggling this idea of whether you want to pursue this or not. I feel like it's new. It's very mysterious. It's given me like just fresh vibes. So let's see if I'm a little right with further on as we go here. Sorry, I keep leaning this way, but it's kind of wet over here and I don't want to put my cards over there. So your role in this entire thing is the Four of Wands. So you feel like this is like unity that's going to happen. You're very like stable in this. You're very secure. You know who you are. And they have the Queen of Cups. So they're very like loving and nurturing and willing to listen to your feelings whenever you want to express them. That's beautiful. The past foundation for this entire relationship is the King of Swords. The King of Swords tells me that y'all have been really heavy in each other's thoughts. Like, even when it didn't get to this point, it was just really like heavy, consuming their minds of, I really like this person. Like they have all of these traits about them that I really like, but then there's also some of these traits that I don't know if I can deal with. And that's totally fine. Like, that's a normal thing, by the way. So let's look at your current state. The current state is the Knight of Pentacles. Things are taking action here. People are your thoughts and their thoughts have come together to a point where there's an actual like plan in the physical world being set in place. The spirits are helping you align this together. So let's see what the future is. The King of Cups. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of like emotional, heavy energy that's going to be expressed between the two of you. I don't necessarily think there's going to be a fight. I just think there's going to be like emotions expressed and a clear understanding of where this is going to go. It's very like, I feel very validated in that. Let's pull an oracle card to clarify this love reading. Spirits, anything else that you would like to add for the love reading? The Village, 19. So what this tells me is you need to rely on the people around you for support, because it seems to me that you're kind of unstable in the fact that this relationship might not be everything that you'd hope to be, and you're okay. So this is your beginning. So this is a moment of enlightenment here. You enter the village as the star shines brightly in the sky. This means a moment of clarity and expansion. This means it's time to live to the highest expression of who you are without dimming your light for anyone. That's really beautiful. I think we should really take that message into play here. So you're expanding, you're letting yourself be seen, you're trusting your instincts. But I also feel like you're hiding a little bit. You're living for the approval of others, and you're not living for the life that you want. But I know you can, because your light is the world. And I think that's something pretty beautiful to hold there. Any other messages for group 3 spirits? I'm so sorry I ran this through a little bit quickly. Let me know if any of this resided with you. Let's see here. So you have the Crow. The Crow, number 31 also. So the Crow tells me that you want to take a lot of action, right? You want to take all of this responsibility, even though you don't need to, okay? You don't need to. And you're just observing and you're waiting, and that's what you need to do. You don't need to do this. You need to do this. You need to wait for the right sign. And I feel like the right sign is when you start seeing a lot of stars. You start seeing a lot of stars. That's what I'm getting for you. So, I love you guys. I really hope that you found this message. I think I need to pull one of these cards real quick just to clarify, just to pull one more card. I'm sorry. I thought I was ending this, but I think we need one more card for this. For group 3, because I don't want to end it on a bad note. I don't think it's at a bad note. I just feel like the energy is just kind of wild right now. So, to engage the universe, you must do all you can with what you have from where you are. I think that's really beautiful. There's a little eye here. Let's see what that is saying. The eye is saying, talk to your shadow aspects. Ask yourselves those difficult yet illuminating questions. Journal onto it and refer to it later. So I think maybe this is really what you need to do. Let's see if they have like a journal prompt for you for 68. 68. What do I already possess? What can I do today to engage the universe? And what do I turn in times of uncertainty? That's literally what I was just saying. So you need to go to somebody that you can trust and talk to them about what is heavy on your mind right now, because it's like, it's honestly just crippling your spirit. It's crippling your spirit, and you don't need that, because the angels have got you. The collective has got you. We all got you, and we all want to give you a hug, okay? So if this has been something that's been heavy on your mind, comment in the video below and maybe we can help you out, okay? Mwah. I love you guys. I hope this helped somebody.